favorite radio station.
This is Afro Vibes Radio Houston.
Hey guys, what is up? This your girl Amber Lee. You are listening to Behind the Beauty Unleashed right here on Afro Vibes Radio. I have some amazing people in the studio today. I got DJ Toxic. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing okay. How you doing, girl?
How you been?
I've been good.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute, you know. I've been playing in clubs, events.
Right.
I've been busy, girl.
Just busy. Busy
Making
is
the
good.
money, I guess.
Right.
Right.
Busy is good.
Yeah.
And I have my co-host for the day, Miss Shalonda, influencer and entrepreneur, owner of Connect, Collab, and Create. How you doing, girl?
Hey girl, what's up? Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So okay, we've been friends for a while.
Very long.
How long has it been? It's been
probably as long as I've been blogging, so about 8 years, probably 8 or 7 years.
maybe like
7, yeah.
Well, so I've only been here for like 7 years.
Okay, so I think
it's probably been like 6, closer to 7,
Six
and a
or
half,
seven.
7, something like that.
Yeah.
And so we originally met.
Great Day Houston.
Great Day Houston. You were doing a segment on Great Day Houston. Tell us about that whole thing. How that all happened.
So I a little bit of a background for
Yes.
myself to kind of explain that is I actually have been a blogger for about 8 years here in Houston, and I met a producer for Great Day Houston who asked me to do a segment on her show. But to do a segment on their show, you have to find your own models, you have to find your own makeup artist,
Yes.
your own hairstylist. So I used some of my blogging connections, and that's how I met Amber Lee, because a mutual friend of ours recommended her
Liz.
to
Hey, Liz,
Hey Liz,
listening?
what's up? Shout out to Liz. She recommended Amber Lee and Shataya to come and do the makeup for me on the show, and that's the first time I met these ladies. So it was an awesome time.
Yeah, ever since then. But it was just a lot of fun just to do that. And I was new to Houston, and just making friends. So it was definitely like a good look, and it was super fun. So you said you've been blogging for 8 years. How did that all come about? What made you want to start blogging?
Well, it's a funny story.
Okay.
Y'all remember back in the day when Facebook used to have the full-length profile photos, and you could put the whole body on there, not just your little face,
yes,
your whole body.
I remember.
Right, so I was on Facebook back in college, and me and my gal pals, we would go out every weekend to like a frat party or something, and we would change our outfits and take pictures and put them up as our Facebook profile.
Uh-huh.
And I guess I was doing it a little too much, because one of my friends sent me a private message saying, hey, you know, you could create a blog to capture your outfits instead of using Facebook. I was like, so it was like some slight shade back in the day before the term shade was being used. But I was like, what do you mean blogging? I can blog about my outfit. And so I found another fashion blog, and I was like, this is cool. I want to do it. And I just started from there. I asked the girls some questions. How do you get started?
Yeah.
And I started in 2010.
Nice.
Blogging ever since.
Nice. So you started out as a fashion blogger, and now you're more into kind of like everything, because it's called Shazi's World.
Right. My blog has gone through about 3 iterations. Started off as Shazi's Fashion Advice. That was way too limiting, because I felt every post had to be some advice on fashion, and that's kind of boring after a while. Then I changed it to Live Life and Style, because I figured I could include some home decor, some events. But now, like, in my 30s, I'm calling this Shazi 3.0. I renamed my blog to Shazi's World, because I wanted to explore anything and write about anything I wanted.
Right.
So now it's Shazi's World, and I basically can blog about whatever I want. That's like an unlimiting title. And if it's my world, I can do whatever I want, right?
Awesome. So if someone is looking up your blog, what can they look forward to? What do you normally like to blog about now?
I love to attend events. I'm basically a socialite without the money. But I love to be in the social scene. So I like to go to fashion shows, art exhibits, movie premieres. I'm getting ready to cover the winter holiday art market.
Nice.
I'm super excited about all that stuff. So I basically blog about all the events I go to. And I've been incorporating a lot more home decor. I also have interviews with fashion designers on there, with people here in Houston. Stuff from New York Fashion Week. So there's just a lot of stuff on my site. It's
awesome.
So that's
great. So you're there. So you're from
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So just being here for, you said
8 years
8
now.
years.
About,
You've gained like a good amount of pretty awesome amount of connections in the Houston area, which is awesome. So.
Yes, I enjoy it. I love living here in Houston.
Yeah.
All my family's still in Pittsburgh though, but Houston has provided so much more opportunities for me.
Very, very, very cool. So now, you're an engineer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hardly even talk about that side. But
I know, but I find it fascinating that you're so artsy and creative and all this stuff, but you're also like, you know, very educated. Like, where did you go to school?
I went to Bucknell University.
Okay.
Ray Bucknell, for any Bucknellians out there living in Houston. But yeah, I graduated a long time ago. I received a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemical Engineering from Bucknell. It's a school up north in Pennsylvania, Central PA. And I've been working in engineering for about the last 10 years. Right now I'm on a little break trying to find myself. I'm getting ready to launch my own company. Engineering is great, definitely pays the bills, but I'm just kind of wanting a little bit more right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell us about Connect, Collab, and Create.
This has been my brainchild since about the end of 2016 going into 2017.
Nice.
I originally had a different concept for it, but I think I found the niche that I want to focus on. So my business, I get asked a lot as a blogger and influencer, how did I get to where I am today? How did I gain my following? How did I streamline everything from other people trying to start their own businesses or start their own blog? So I decided, well, a lot of people are asking me for this advice. Why don't I market this and sell this service? So basically, Connect, Collab, Create is going to be a consulting agency, brand consulting and marketing.
Okay.
I want it to be a one-stop shop for small businesses, especially females, entrepreneurs. Even if you already have a business but you're looking to rebrand, I want to work on that with you as well. Mm-hmm. Just, you know, the technology for building a business has changed so much over the years, and now we're such in a digital medium that a lot of people still aren't really comfortable with how to get their business out there in the digital world. And I've had so much experience in the digital world with my blog, so I want to take my experiences and my knowledge and help other people build their business from dream to reality. So I want it to be affordable. I think a lot of people hear brand consultant and they think only major companies can hire a brand or agency. Like small business owners are probably like, we don't need that.
Right.
But you do, and especially if you don't have the experience with it. So I think I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool because, like, me as an entrepreneur, for example, it's also sometimes you get overwhelmed and you don't have, or you feel like you don't have the time to even go into all that social media and all that stuff, or you're just not savvy in it, which like me, like myself, I'm just not savvy at all. Just telling you guys the truth. It's horrible. So, but that is pretty awesome. So, you guys, we're gonna take a little break. When we come back, Miss Shalonda, she's gonna give us a couple. Just a little taste, couple tips and tricks on if you're interested in starting your own blog, how to get started, and then also where to have her get her services and more about her. So we will be right back. DJ Toxic is gonna take us out. What's she gonna be playing, girl? DJ Toxic.
Oh, what's up, man?
Girl, she was too much into the music.
She's in the vibe.
You know, we're in the vibe. Let me say I was vibing. What's up, girl?
So, DJ Toxic, you're going to be playing a little something. What are we taking out with?
Oh, okay, yeah. Right now, I have the song I really like. It's one of my favorites. Is a Latino song, reggaeton, Mia.
I love some reggaeton.
You like Mia?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love Mia.
I like the song too. Okay, let's do this.
All right, we'll be back.
Afro Vibes Radio, the #1 online radio station on the net, reaching over 177 countries around the world. You can listen to Afro Vibes Radio from anywhere around the world. Simply download our app from the Apple or Google Play Store. You can also listen via TuneIn app or visit our website at afrovibesradio.com and listen live.
All right, guys. We are back. You're listening to Behind the Beauty Unleashed right here on Afro Vibes Radio. I am here with DJ Toxic.
Yo, what's up? What's you get? I'm DJ Toxic.
And Miss Shalonda.
What up? What up?
So, you guys, it's been so cold outside.
Oh, it's so cold.
I can't.
I
I can't
mean,
deal.
so right now in Houston is 38 degrees. There's going to be a low of 32 tonight. That's freezing.
That makes no sense. I
That's
didn't
straight
move here for
freezing.
this.
Like it actually flurried.
It snowed
In
here
some
before
areas.
it snowed up north.
It did.
Yes.
It did. I saw it on the news.
Yep.
It did. In La Porte, just close
In
by.
La Porte, yeah.
Yeah, it did snow.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what we're gonna do.
My friends up north are like,
Just
girl, it
keep
didn't even
warm, man,
snow up
keep warm.
here. It didn't even snow up here up north. I'm like, what? I moved to Houston for the war. It's not supposed to be
Right?
like this.
Oh my God.
Like
It's cold.
I'm gonna have
Too
to
much.
like stay with my wigs and my hat because it's like a double
Double insulation.
insulation, you guys.
Just
Gotta
try to keep
wigs.
warm.
Gotta
Right.
keep my wigs on. You know, that's what we do. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
So what do you guys do to stay warm?
First,
So
what
what do you like to do?
I jack the heat up,
Jack
and
the
then
heat up.
I have hot chocolate. And I have a fluffy ragdoll cat. And so
Oh.
sometimes I make her cuddle with me. Because I'm
Oh.
like, I'm cold. Get her
Oh.
like a blanket.
Oh my God, oppression.
So I have three winter essentials that I love.
Okay.
Number one, still, when is it officially winter?
December 21st.
December. So we still,
So I think
we're
yeah, it's
talking
still
about
fall,
winter
but
because
it feels like winter.
It feels
exactly,
like winter.
exactly. So
It's
we're gonna,
winter to me.
we're gonna talk about winter because it feels like Shalana said, it feels like winter.
Mhm.
So, but it's still fall technically. So winter essentials for me. Number one, a super thick moisturizing cream because we all know we get ashy.
Dry
You know,
skin.
we get dry skin in the wintertime. So my favorite is by Limelight. It's called 40 Cure Cream. It has tons and tons and tons of moisturizers and essential oils in there. And it helps with all kinds of stuff. It helps with eczema. It helps with psoriasis. It helps with
One-stop shop.
yeah, it helps with acne. I mean, literally, you name it. It helps to alleviate any type of skin issues, including like really chapped, dry skin. It also helps to heal bug bites. It does. It has like they call it 40 Cure Cream because it has like
40
40
things.
things. Yeah, it heals like 40 things. So it's pretty awesome. Again, it's called 40 Cure Cream. It's by Limelight. I'll be posting more about that on my social media, so you guys can check that out. The other thing is, I love my black boots. Specifically, the ones I have on today. They're like these really cute black suede wedge boots. So those are definitely something that I always bring out in the wintertime. And then lastly, I love a red lip gloss. So something that's definitely moisturizing, because there's some lip glosses out there that it's just, it doesn't really,
Sticky and gooey.
it's sticky
It's
and
like-
gooey. It doesn't really, it just feels like gross. And then,
Yeah.
and you know, the wind's blowing, it's all cold. And
Your hair gets stuck
yes,
to the lip gloss.
it's getting stuck to your, to my
Yes, yes. Girl,
your hair.
that
Throw
happens.
that in adventurous
Oh,
hair.
I hate. That's like the most annoying thing about lip gloss. So one thing that I love about this lip gloss is, well, number one, it's called Love.
Okay.
So the lip gloss is called Love. It's a beautiful red gloss. It's not. The cool thing is it works with all skin tones. It's like one of those reds that works with like everybody's skin tone. And it glides on really awesome. It's moisturizing. It has a nice shine. It has these really cute little golden specks to it. And for some reason, there's no lip plumpers in there, but I swear to you, my lips look plumper every time.
You pulling a Kylie Jenner on us?
Yes,
You pulling a Kylie Jenner?
So you guys, I will definitely be posting my 3 winter essentials on my social media. You guys check it out on my Instagram, _Unleashed. What are your 3 essentials, winter essentials, Miss Shalonda?
Well, I love winter accessories. So
Okay.
when I get a chance, I pull out the gloves and the hat because
Okay.
I feel like I'm warm as long as my extremities are covered up. So my fingers are covered and my head is covered. I'm not losing heat.
Uh-huh.
So I like to have a nice chic hat.
Yeah.
Also, I just suffer from dry skin all year round.
Yeah.
365. It doesn't matter. It could be the most moisturized, spring-filled, rainy day, and I'm still chipping away at my skin.
Yeah.
So
I'm with your sister. We're together.
yeah, I'm just dry skin all the time. So any type of moisturizer that can handle this dryness is my essentials. Like I'm really getting into essential oils right now. So I'm just like mixing my own things together,
Yeah.
some lavenders and some some other oils. It's really kind of my new thing. And I guess I'm the same with you with my boots, girl. I love my over-the-knee boots,
Yes.
flat boots, riding boots, black boots, brown boots, any type of boot.
Any
Like,
type of boots.
booties, little boots. I just like booties everywhere. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love my booties too. Those are awesome.
All right. We headed somewhere.
That's my 3.
That's your 3. What about you, Miss DJ Toxic? You have 3 essentials?
Oh yeah, you can say I got two solid clothes on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
layering.
Layers.
Just what I do is wrap up. Keep it wrapped up. My heater is on like in the last part of it in my car at home. Heater. Coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. I'm not a tea drinker, so coffee. And then anything that keeps me warm. I have a blanket, so I put one and then put the other one. I'm like 0 tolerance to cold. I don't care. You just gotta go.
Feel you.
So layering, high heat, blankets.
Coffee. Gotta get the coffee. And
Right,
hot chocolates.
right.
Gotta get
So
all
one
the-
thing that we have that no one has said, which a lot of people they forget in the wintertime because it's cold, it's not hot, is you still have to drink water.
Mm-hmm.
You can get really because your body's
But you
already
gotta make sure that the water is warm.
right,
Like room temperature
right.
water.
So you guys make sure you are drinking water and staying hydrated during the wintertime. It's so important, especially your body's already
skin.
so dry, so you're definitely gonna need to stay hydrated. I love teas. Do you drink tea?
I do
Shonda?
drink tea. I like tea.
So mine, I love jasmine. Why are you rolling your eyes, DJ Toxic?
She said
I'm
she's
never
coffee.
I'm a coffee person. I
Well,
don't
coffee,
drink tea too, but
girl, coffee dehydrates you. I love coffee too. So I normally for every cup of coffee, I'm drinking like a cup of water. Just to kind of even it out.
Balance it.
Same thing with alcohol. Alcohol is, it's the holidays. There's so many festivities and
Eggnog's
parties.
coming. Eggnog's
And,
coming.
oh, girl, eggnog. Don't get me started. Don't get me started with the eggnog. But there's all these things, and so that's one thing I always stress, as a cosmetologist, and just, it's better for your health. Just drink water. People always forget.
It's like it's like the very first basic for skincare. It's like
Yes.
water. That's all.
Yes.
Start with water.
Start with water. That was actually my first tip of the whole of this whole thing.
Oh,
It's
wow,
like,
great.
You guys,
Yeah.
drink water. It's like the biggest beauty secret. It's not really a secret because
But
you
it's
should
a
be
missed.
doing it.
It's a missed one.
It's a missed secret, right? Because it's good for everything. It helps your body work better in general. Anyway, enough with the water.
Okay.
Enough with the water. I think you
And
guys.
coffee.
I think you guys have my
And the
point. You got
tea.
my point, right?
Yeah.
Well, we get it point.
Uh,
Loud and clear.
So, Miss Shalonda, I promised our listeners that you were going to share a couple tips with us. We're going to share a business startup tip, small business startup tip, and then also a blogging tip, like how to start your own blog.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Let's start with the blogging one.
Yes.
That's the one I've been doing the longest. When I started blogging, it was 2010, y'all, and blogging was like a thing, but it wasn't a thing like it is now. The market is super saturated right now with bloggers, but you can still have a voice. So my best advice to you is to do your research on existing bloggers that you really like. Not to copy them. You definitely don't want to mimic anybody else's information, but just kind of see how they display their voice, how do they get their messages across, because they have a voice to say. And then think about how you can make your voice and your blog different and stand out. Like, what would make somebody want to go to your fashion blog versus Jane Doe's fashion blog? What can you offer that's different? I mean, some of the things I talked about was being plus size and African American. Those weren't really represented in fashion magazines, so that was kind of a niche market that I was able to get into. So just kind of, there's so much information out there now for blogging, like free information. And you can, a lot of us experienced bloggers don't mind giving back with some information, so don't be afraid to ask. As far as the business tips, I'm going to say, because I'm also just starting this small business thing on my own as well, so I'm going to be learning with all of you, learning with my clients. Don't be afraid to ask for help and just get started, because I really think that's the big thing. Like I told you guys, I had this brainchild idea since 2016. It's 2018. I'm just now moving with it. Don't let another year or so go by before you start doing stuff with your business, because you'll keep pushing it back. And you'll be like, oh, next year, next month. So you want to just get out there and do it. It may not even be perfect. Your website may not even be perfect. But just get a website, get your business out there, and then go from there.
Okay, you guys, you heard it first. there and do it.
Yep.
Number one.
Number one.
And the other one was?
Just do it. And then the other one is research.
Research. Find your niche.
Find your niche.
Find your niche.
How can you stand out from
How can
all
you
the
stand
others?
out? Because there's a lot of blogs out there.
There is a lot of blogs, and there's a lot of here in Houston. I know that we're streaming worldwide here, but
Right.
I just know for like being here in Houston, I know that there's a lot of bloggers here, fashion bloggers, mommy bloggers, finance bloggers, food bloggers. Like find your niche, find your voice.
But the cool thing is everyone is different.
Exactly.
You are special in your own right, and there's definitely an audience for you, looking for you.
And
So-
there's enough readers and followers out there for everybody. Like there's not just one person that has to
Right.
hog all the followers.
Exactly.
So bring on another blog. Let's go.
Yes. Okay, well, that is our show for the evening. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. DJ
Yay.
Toxic,
What's
thank
up?
you so much for hanging with us. Thank you,
he's always
Miss
fun.
Shalonda, co-host.
Woo!
Yep,
I
yep,
fell
yep,
with y'all.
Thank you. We will be here next Wednesday at 4 p.m. See you
That's
next
what's up.
week.
Chee.
Peace.
Your favorite radio station. This is Afro Vibes Radio Houston.